Luckily, we're not leaving any of this in.
Depends on how funny you are the rest of the episode,
Oh,
man. Yeah, make some jokes. Yeah, make some jokes, funny man. Or else I'm releasing the bad clips.
Strike three. You're out.
Yeah. Welcome back to another episode of 101 The Goob. We are back with episode a number, and we're here having fun. We're hanging out. We're a few guys. We're a few fanatics. We're chilling. How you doing, Bailey?
I'm good, man. Yeah. I'm good. How are you, man?
I'm good. I'm chilling. Yeah. Doing good. Hanging out.
We're squeezing in a record right before the Flyers game here. It's right before. We'll see if this game goes to 7 series. How are you? How you feeling right now on them Flyers?
I just wanted to beat the Penguins. They're not gonna win the Stanley Cup. I think everybody kind of knows that. But as long as they beat the Penguins, then we did good. But yeah, other than that, I am also excited to watch the Sixers game tomorrow. That'll be interesting. See if we could stretch that to a game 7 as well.
Joel is just one of the coolest dudes ever. Like, I mean, I saw a tweet today about that. It's like where Joel's not going to be remembered. Like, unfortunately, he's going to be remembered for all the games he missed, and it should be how he's remembered for all the like pain he played through, because he's played through some gruesome injuries, and it's like, yeah, he's gotten hurt a lot, but it's so much just like he took an elbow to the face and broke an orbital bone, and then he gets appendicitis right before the playoffs. It's not like he's like doing anything in his life where he's actively putting himself in harm's way. I feel like he's played the most safe version of basketball he possibly can for himself. He's learned how to absorb so much. It's just it's unfortunate to see people hating on Joel. I understand not being a big Joel fan, but I don't like to see any of that. And I just was so happy to see him ball out right after having an organ removed. What is that about?
Yeah, what the heck? Like, dude, if I had an organ removed, I couldn't do what he did. I couldn't do what he did if I had all my organs.
How many extra organs would it take for you to be able to do what Joel did?
I might need 2 hearts. I'm not gonna lie.
Like I might need 4 stomachs like a cow.
Yeah. I don't see how that would help you though.
Just a thought.
Yeah. I might need like a 3rd lung.
Do you think that would... I guess you'd have to have... If you had a 3rd lung...
You would need an extra heart.
Oh, you definitely need an extra heart. That's a great point.
Yeah. Or 2. 2 lungs, 1 heart. Keep it symmetrical.
4 lungs?
Yeah.
You mean 2 extra
2
lungs.
additional.
Okay. I think that would make it easiest, because then you could have kind of a rib cage that would be like rib cage, lung, cage, lung, cage. Because if not, I'm immediately thinking if you had 3, you'd kind of just have this weird protrusion.
Kind of like an umpire.
Way to loop it back in, man. Yeah, we
Baseball!
were lost there for a second.
Yeah. Yeah, we're back.
Dude, man, when they're ranking the best co-hosts in history, I'll make sure that I'm screaming your name, because holy moly.
I was doing the wave with my eyebrows.
I saw that. That was really cool. I was trying to figure out exactly what you were doing, but I was figuring I'd let you explain then.
Yeah. Baseball, am I right? It's crazy. Before we get started, I did want to show you something that I thought was cool, and it was really awesome. So, last week it was, I don't know if it was Small Business Day or something, or if it was like local bookstore day or something. So I went to the local bookstore, and I've been searching for the copy, because I can't find it in my childhood house. The copy of The Hobbit, or like the same edition of The Hobbit that I had growing up, and I found it for
Oh,
$15.
sick. Oh, sick. Oh, that's
Dude, it's
I
got
like that
it's got
cover a
all the
lot.
illustrations, and this was the edition of The Hobbit that I read when I was a young lad, and it's got it's goated. It's got like pictures in it, dude.
Oh, sick.
It's sick. I'm so and then I'm gonna reread it one of these days, and I'm so excited. So, that honestly made my day, and I've been wanting to reread The Hobbit. It's probably top 5 books for me. And yeah, and I had $10 off, so it was only like a $5 book. Yeah,
Oh,
so that's a steal.
dude. I was gonna say I've never read or watched The Hobbit before. Even
I would suggest reading it.
yeah, I probably should. I think
It's a pretty easy read. Like it's like I'm a very slow reader, and like I feel like it's a good read.
maybe I'll audiobook it, just how I be, but
100%. I audiobooked
I'm sure good.
Lord of the Rings. She was long.
Oh, sick. Yeah, that's massive. That's huge. That's crazy. I have a little bit of show and tell. It's definitely not as cool. I'm so sorry.
I would love to see
But
it.
I got one of the new ice cream caps.
That's sick as hell.
I didn't have this one yet. So
Yeah. I got mine.
that's pretty sick. I don't know if I even ever showed you the Shore Bomb helmet.
Ooh. What'd that have in
It's
it?
big. It had that big ice cream with the fried
Oh,
you see the
yeah.
cup? Yeah, we didn't get the Uncrustable though.
They didn't give it to you?
No, I don't like them, and Ashley didn't want it either, so they gave us extra ice cream, which was nice. But when the ladies were like kind of pressing me to get the Uncrustable, they're like, "It's really good," and I'm like, yeah, like I was like, I'm sure it is. I threw Ashley under the bus so hard. I was like, it's for my girlfriend. It's not for me. I'm sorry. I go, oh, hey, it's a missus.
Yeah.
She wasn't there. That's why I could do it. You know what I mean?
You should have been like, yeah, she's allergic. So, yeah.
You're trying to kill her? She just wants
Exactly.
big ice cream. What's the problem with that?
Exactly. Dude, that's the best thing about being in public. You can lie as much as you want.
Dude, especially if it doesn't actually matter.
Exactly.
You can lie about whatever.
Like, you can go out and dude, it's pretty sick. You just make up a story. Like, you walk into like Walmart and you're just like, this is my new persona for right now.
I'm buying this for my nephew.
Exactly. Like, that's why I'm looking at the Legos. It's for my nephew.
Yeah, no. But you can just lie about anything. It's crazy.
Yeah, dude. I should be an actor.
Yeah. If you want to, you can. Should we start maybe every other week? It's a podcast episode, and then it's like us doing like a dramatic reenactment of like television shows to get our acting chops up.
Yeah, like a short story.
Yeah, but we're just like retelling like television shows.
I like that.
Yeah.
Like House.
Yeah, like House, but we have to tell the whole thing in like 15 minutes at most.
Yeah. And then we can make a new app where it's kind of like Vine, but for TV shows, and we recreate it.
Yeah.
So it's like 500 episodes condensed into 15 minutes. So it's like Vine.
Yeah, so it's kind of like Vine, and then also we can, on top of that, we could also, charge them a basic subscription, because we're synopsizing for them as well. They're gonna want to know.
Yeah, we're like
the
Spark
pop culture
Notes
references. Spark Notes is free, dude.
Yeah, but paid.
We don't have to pay for it. We could just make the app, I guess.
Let's just make the app and let's just get subsidies on ads.
Yeah. How many ads do you think we should run probably on like
Mid-roll.
maybe the average 15-minute video?
Mid-roll, like 3 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's fair.
a fifth of the time. Anyways, Rob Thomson.
I forgot about that portion.
Bailey, tell me what you think.
Tell them what I think.
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
know what you think, Matthew. I really do. Unless you really want me to just, I mean, I'll go.
No, I'll talk, I guess. You know,
This podcast.
you know, I don't think he should have been the guy. I get it. You're a professional sports team and you need a fall man. It doesn't make it right. All right. This guy, dedicated, effort. He's a good leader. He's proven himself with his win percentage. He's up there with the best managers. Just to kind of, especially after extending his contract at the beginning of the season or before the season.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like, let's see how much money we can waste.
Yeah, I mean, the extension is kind of that extension was kind of a like mandatory thing in sports. Like, not that you never have someone in the last year of their contract, but never someone that you're not like anticipating parting ways with.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean? So obviously like, we were anticipating parting ways in some ways, but like, unless you wanted to just tell Rob right there, hey, we're firing you.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
You had to give him that extension. And also maybe they just wanted to give him the extension if they were going to fire him so that they give him an extra year of pay too. I mean, honestly, apparently Middleton was in tears while Dombrowski was firing him. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing real quick on the extension portion, but
yeah. But you know, it's gonna suck. I think not seeing him because like he did have good relations with, from what you could see, with the players, and to lose that kind of sucks. I think Mattingly will still have good relations with the players. Like he seems like a good guy, and it's like I'm sure he's gonna do good. But it's like
confirmed stand-up guy.
Yeah, confirmed stand-up guy. We did our research. But yeah. So, damn, you know.
Yeah. It sucks real bad. I think we got the vindication that we were looking for a little bit in like looking for someone to get fired when Castellanos and Taiwan both got cut. But I don't know how you can sink the $38 million on Casti and on Taiwan this year and then turn around and fire Rob Thomson on that, where we have if you include, I guess I won't include Adolis Garcia, but like if you just that we have $40 million in dead cap, not on that's anticipated talent on this team, and we start 9-19. I don't see where, as John Middleton, I understand Dave Dombrowski is not going to say, hey, it's actually my fault, but like as John Middleton, I can't understand where you even get that misconstrued.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like that's $40 million of talent that's supposed to be that we're paying to be on the team right now.
Yeah.
And Rob Thomson gets fired? I mean,
it's like I feel like the gun was pointed at the wrong guy.
100%.
Yeah. I think to go along with there should be another round in the chamber.
Yes. If you have to clean house and you're like, all right, we're gonna get rid of Dombrowski and Thomson and the whole organization, I guess if Thompson's collateral damage in a I just can't comprehend him being the one.
Yeah, it's like I feel like it would be like, yeah, get rid of Dombrowski. Let's see how we do. Not get rid of Topper and keep Dombrowski. Let's see how we do. Or, yeah, both of them are gone because it's collateral. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. It feels like aimed at the wrong guy.
to me, what I'm really hoping for this offseason is Dombrowski stepping down and Preston Mattingly taking over. Because I think that the only real reason why, the only logical way I can think down, and this is just kind of playing on me right now as you were saying what you were saying, Matthew. So thank you genuinely. But I think the way that this could progress is Dombrowski steps down after this year, and if you fire the GM, it's not like it impacts the team as much as the manager does. So maybe the plan is to step down. Dombrowski steps down / gets relieved of his GM role or whatever his specific. He's the head honcho right now.
Yeah.
Next season, no longer the head honcho, and they just didn't want to fire him because one, that wouldn't really light a fire underneath the team, and two, it would just kind of be bad business because it's not going to change anything this year. Preston takes care of the draft anyways. Like, unless Dombrowski goes crazy firing some trades off of like prospects and stuff like that, which I don't think he's going to do on this team.
Yeah.
So that's just a thought that I have, maybe, where they are planning on cleaning house. They were planning on getting rid of both of them, but they were just going to let Dombrowski kind of ease into the night because they needed to shake things up right now, I guess.
Yeah. I do think it's funny that, like, I know most of it is a bit where it's like first game that Topper is out and we win.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, we're so back. And it's like, we got to keep this up, obviously.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, there's some cause and effect misconstruation going on. But yeah, you know, maybe they just got crazy. Maybe they got crazy before the game. I don't know.
What was the first thing you said right there? I'm so sorry. My brain just skipped a beat.
People saying we're so back.
Oh, yeah. The
just after one game
of the game after a coach gets fired across all sports is, I don't know the official number, I'm literally just eyeball testing it, is crazy. The interim manager buff is unbelievable. And yeah, it's just crazy. And I did have one thought. I saw a bunch of people saying on Twitter, and I also heard it at the ballpark from some people that were saying like, oh, you know, Rob Thompson's like throwing the remote right now, or you know, Rob Thompson's like turning off the game. And I was like, do you know what Rob Thomson did when they scored that first run in the second inning or whatever it was? He chuckled. He said, "Huh, yep." Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, you could see his face doing it. Like, I can literally just be like, yeah. He laughed. I guarantee it.
Exactly.
Like, he said that he's open to returning to the organization in a different role and hopes that they would want him, and that the organization treated him with nothing but class. And then he also did like 30 minutes of media availability immediately after too. He had so many amazing quotes there. I won't go through all of them on the podcast here, but this will be a subtle plug. I don't use it that often. I don't post much on there, but I've reposted a ton of stuff on my Twitter account. I know we shouldn't really be using Twitter. I do use it for baseball stuff. Check me out, Bailey Harnish, on Twitter if you're listening this far in. You might enjoy it. Yeah.
No, yeah. That just goes to show how much of a stand-up guy he is. Dude just got canned, and he's like, it's still his responsibility. Like, even though he's not the leader of the Phillies, like, he's still a leader just because that's who he is. Yeah, he's going to go out and talk. Like, it's what he does. He is always going to do that. And it's like, it just goes to show the type of guy he was.
Yeah, and it's just like, one of my favorite quotes was that he said he hasn't gotten to be home over the summer in 42 years, and his wife installed a pool and he hasn't gotten to use it yet, and he's really excited. And I'm sure Canada in the summer is absolutely gorgeous. I bet he's gonna have a wonderful summer.
Yeah.
And Man, I'm like happy for the guy in the weirdest way, but also like because like he's getting away from this shit fest. I mean, obviously things looked better, but like it's been scary hours out here in Philadelphia.
Yeah, we need to do something fast because kind of talked about it last year. Like, when do we start panicking? Now. Because when you're back a month of games that are essentially losses, you're going to have a hot month later on to make up for that.
Or two.
If you even want to think about getting into the postseason. So,
the National League is so crazy, dude.
Yeah, it's
so crazy.
It's insane. It's just wild. And honestly, it sucks to say it, but I would be, if we continue to play like this, I would be very surprised. Getting into
if we make the playoffs,
yeah,
I would too. Absolutely. I mean, you look at the NL East. The Braves are on a tear right now. The Mets are kind of, but like I think they're still a very good team, and I think by the time they figure their shit out, the Phillies will be in about the same boat. Like I think they're very similar teams.
Mm-hmm.
It's an unfortunate spot to be in. I think they're both very, very talented with just some weird aura going on right now.
Yeah.
So that's immediately a wild card contender for you. I'm the Marlins just took 2 from LA, I guess, but I guess I'm not gonna take them as seriously. Same with the Nats, and maybe that's me being like a little bit too biased. But then the West, man, I mean, the Dodgers, the Padres, they are both absolutely terrifying.
Yep.
And then, dude, and then Central, I mean, the Brewers are gonna win 100 games.
Yeah.
The Cubs are going to be a very real thing. I'm not convinced that the Reds are that bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a lot of teams to start competing with, and we're getting a 8-game back head start. Like they're getting an 8-game head start on us.
Yeah, it like I forget where I read it, but it was a comment where it was like, "What is the Phillies' grimace? Like, what's bringing us back?" Because, like, there was no shot in hell that the Mets were going to make it to the postseason that one year. And then Grimace showed up.
Yeah, that's true.
And he brought them to the postseason single-handedly.
Unfortunately, the last time the Phillies had a Grimace, it was Rob Thomson.
Yeah. Goddamn it! Fuck!
Yeah, man, that maybe it's Don. Maybe it's Donnie Baseball.
Maybe it's Donnie. I mean, you can't beat that nickname, all right? Donnie Baseball.
That's good. It's really good.
It's good.
I recently was telling Matt about this old coach for the Phillies. I don't know if I'm sure I've told you about this before. One of the Phillies' old bullpen coaches, his name was Rich Doobie. Yeah.
And if he goes by his other name, Dick Doobie? Ricky Doob?
Ricky Doob.
Like, dude's got... that's good. That might be my new Steam name. I'm not gonna lie.
Rich Doobie?
Yeah.
Or Ricky Doob?
Ricky Doob. That'd be tough.
Yeah, I just thought that was important information.
Yeah.
Phillies also used to have a guy named J.D. Hammer in the bullpen. He was not good, but I wanted him to be good so badly. Big glasses.
That's tough.
Big glasses and like almost Harrison Bader hair, but like a little bit smaller curls, I guess.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm on my random Phillies thought process at the moment.
No, that's fair. We need something.
Gotta talk about something on this fucking podcast.
Yeah. That would kind of like, I don't know. I get it. Like, it's like major league sports, but like, I feel like that would suck being the manager and then just like coming back on just like some weird position. Like,
I think it depends on how you're fired.
that's true. But yeah, that's true. Where it's like if you're just like rug pulled out from under you, no, like nothing given, pretty much just spat in the face. Yeah, that'd be kind of weird. But it's like I feel like there definitely is respect for Topper. Like obviously, like you said he was like crying.
Middleton, yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how much Rob was really like super. You know what I mean? Like he managed a team of a bunch of veterans very, very well. You know, it's not like he's doing everything. He's great, but it's like I don't know how much he does in the day to day that would benefit the team in like in an executive role.
Yeah,
I'm sure there's something he could do, and it would just depend on if. He just said he didn't want to work anywhere else. He said, I'm either done or I'm going to stay here in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
that's fair.
That's how it is. And also, I mean, he's moved around a bit. He was in New York for a while with the Yankees and stuff like that. So, yeah. I mean, that guy rocks.
Yeah. Do you know where in Canada he's from? No.
I'm not sure.
I was going to say, who knows? Maybe he goes to the Jays. Does something with them. No?
Nah, he wouldn't do that.
That's fair.
Not a Yankee than Philly, I don't think.
Yeah, that's fair. That's valid. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I forget. I don't know.
It's all good. The one thing that I thought was a little silly is that the Phillies apparently reached out to Alex Cora and he denied it.
Yeah.
It kind of feels like the Bo Bichette attempt to sign a little bit, where it's like, it's just like we're admitting we want something, but then we're not. We're getting put in a situation where we're not getting it still.
Yeah.
But we're making it publicly open. You know what I mean?
It's just kind of embarrassing.
We're doing things that it's embarrassing
because it's like
it's things. Yeah.
Bo signed with the Mets.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like we're like, hey, let's do these crazy numbers. We got this bench coach that you're like super close with. Let's do like all this stuff to get you here. We need a third baseman, second baseman. Like, let's do it. And then it's just like, oh, by the way, I signed with the Mets.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, okay. All right, bro.
I mean, it's just like, and this feels reminiscent of that. It really does. It's like, I understand legally baseball rules. You can't reach out to Cora before you fire Rob Thomson to see if he wants to take over the position or if he's interested in interviewing for the position. You obviously can't do that. But like, it just makes it really makes it publicly feel like, it makes perception feel like the Phillies fired Rob Thomson hoping they're going to bring on Cora.
Yeah.
And they didn't get him, and now they're putting Don Mattingly in, who was like their backup plan.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of weird a little bit, also just with like the timing of everything.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't think it's out of the picture that Cora ends up with the Phils next season still.
That's fair.
That's very possible.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe he goes to the Mets.
Those are literally the two favorites to sign him.
Yeah.
The Phillies and the Mets. It's because I don't know how much longer Mendoza has in New York either. They dude, it makes me a little bit happy that Juan Soto and Lindor seem to hate each other for whatever reason.
Really?
I don't know what it is about it, but they do not like each other.
Yeah.
And
definitely, I could only imagine be a pretty big part in, like, when two of your big players are not meshing. That clubhouse is not going to be a fun place to be in. Like,
Kyle and Bryce hate each other.
Yeah,
Kyle and Bryce hate each other now.
Yeah, it's like, what? Like, that'd be such a crazy. No, like that would suck as a fan. Like, knowing that two of your favorite guys on the team who were so rooted in the club culture, and then it's just like, yeah, they hate each other.
Yeah, good thing like there's no actual humans that are fans of that team. You know what I mean? They're all like hellspawn.
Yeah, like purple monster grimace.
Oh, that's a purple monster.
Grimace shake.
What?
Gimme a shake.
Oh, okay. I was like, what did you just say?
Grimace shake.
Grimace shake. Got it. Man, I don't really got much else to say. I'm kind of upset about them firing Topper. Yeah, they scored 7 runs the next game.
Keep doing that. Make it to the World Series. Win the World Series, and I'll be happy.
Yeah, right? Like
if every game for the rest of the season, including the postseason, was a shutout, and we won the World Series, then I'd be happy.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, if we went, how many losses do we have right now? 20 or 19? I forget.
Doesn't matter.
If we just win the rest of the games?
Yeah, win the rest of the games. Have the best record in baseball ever.
Yeah.
Every
Hit
time
the most home runs ever.
Hit the most home runs ever. Each Philly breaks the record, and
each of them hit 73.
Each of them hit 73, and then Kyle Schwarber for some reason just like hits 80, and then each pitcher he becomes a double player. He gets 50. He gets an 80-80 season, and every time
with a 1.5 ERA.
I would say like a .24 ERA.
Okay.
Yeah. And every time a pitcher goes out, they get like 15 strikeouts minimum.
Yeah, that's fair. And they throw a perfect game every time.
Then I'd be happy, Don.
Yeah. Me and Tim were talking about something today. And this is a shouts out Tim moment. He might be listening right now, which is pretty sick. Shouts out Tim. We were talking today, and he texted me, is Shohei Ohtani going to win his 5th MVP just like that? And my answer was, yes, he's absolutely going to. He is the GOAT in my camp officially. Like it's over for me. And he had mentioned that he thinks that baseball is like too long running to have a definitive GOAT. And I do understand that point fully. But we were just going back and forth a little bit on that, and I was curious where you stand on that, Matthew.
I say that there would probably be like GOATs of different time periods, because like I feel like, yeah, it is such a long running game, and it's like there are certain stats at certain times, and it's like, you know, I would say right now Shohei is running the GOAT of this era.
For sure.
Yeah, I mean, when you're somebody putting up numbers like he is, and then also pitching like he is, like, there's literally no one else doing that good.
Yeah.
And it's like, granted, it's pretty early in the season, but I mean, like, he's up there in Cy Young polling, I think I saw.
Yep.
I mean, again, like, MVP season, like, he's up there, and I'm pretty sure, like, if you would ask anybody, it's like, oh yeah, NL MVP Shohei Ohtani. Like,
yeah,
I would be pretty confident on like betting $1 billion on that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's unless he gets hurt. That's the only caveat. I feel like that's the only world where he doesn't win it.
Mm-hmm.
Can I say my point and just my explanation a little bit on why I do think that Shohei is definitively the GOAT of Major League Baseball, at least.
Yeah.
So I think that first and foremost, he has 4 MVPs, which is the most of anyone that is not Barry Bonds. That alone is something, I think. He already has the most MVPs ever. He has 2 rings. I don't think rings really matter that much for the baseball conversation. I think Mike Trout was in the conversation, and he's never even had playoff success. You know what I mean? So that being said, I also really don't take any pre-integration stats seriously.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think if you're playing in a segregated league, the other leagues were better. Like, I don't know, like the players were better, and so it's just we're at the peak right now. Obviously, not in a perfect world, obviously, but we're at the peak of maximum participation in baseball worldwide right now. We're cleaner than we were back in the 90s and the 2000s as far as we're currently aware. There may be some scandal about people on HGH that we're not aware of currently. Like, that's obviously a real possibility, but at least in the world that we're currently living in, we're playing in the cleanest era of baseball. We're playing in the widest range of people playing baseball ever, and he won 4 unanimous MVPs, and no one else has ever done that in any U.S. major sport. 4 unanimous MVPs. That being said, he's one of the greatest hitters of all time, and he's also an amazing pitcher who's not going to go down as one of the greatest pitchers of all time just because he doesn't pitch enough. But, like, talent-wise, absolutely could have been. Like, if he went to just strictly pitching, he'd probably go down as, like, a top 5 pitcher of all time. Like, if he could stay healthy. And it's just, like, yeah, I just feel that when he doesn't achieve a certain thing, it's just because he's doing it because he needs to, like, reel himself back a little bit. I feel like he could do whatever he wants whenever he wants.
Yeah.
And I think he's the greatest to ever do it. Obviously, I've never seen Babe Ruth play, but also, like, again, he wasn't playing in integrated leagues. I don't want to take that too seriously.
Yeah, like, it's kind of cringe.
Yeah, and that's
like,
the only person who compares to Shohei Ohtani. Like, that's the only person you can compare to him.
Yeah, it's like, I totally agree on your point of, like, pre-integration. It's like, it's just not reflective. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Sure, you could have a GOAT in that respective league, but it's like, it's being segregated, so it's like not valid, I guess. You know what I mean? It's like post-integration. When did integration happen?
Began in 1947. All teams integrated by 1959. So not even that long ago. We're talking
that's crazy.
60 years by the end of it.
That's insane.
67 years. Sorry.
Okay.
We'll cut that out.
But no, yeah, it's like, yeah, Babe Ruth was good, and it's like he was a two-way player, but he wasn't
even really a two-way player. That's kind of a little, like, he did not pitch that much. That was
that's fair. But also, yeah, you know, you're not playing in the type of league that it is now. Would he have been as good of a player if there was integration? Like, with the amount of players that there were, like, I feel like there was just, you know, better players than Babe Ruth, or people that would be on par with, like,
absolutely. I mean, I'm at, like, hitting is harder than it's ever been. Obviously, people are throwing 100 miles per hour all the time. Pitching is harder than it's ever been because you have to throw 100 miles per hour all the time. And he's just doing it in this era. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
How fast do you think they were throwing back then?
Back when?
Like in the
50s.
40s?
In the 40s? I'm sure we could roughly look it up, but my guess probably like 70 miles per hour, like 75 miles per hour, if I had to guess.
That's fair.
I don't think they were total, like, meatballs.
Yeah.
But I'm not seeing anything.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's something I wish... maybe I'm totally wrong, you know?
That's valid.
Yeah.
But yeah, essentially, I think GOATs are in baseball via era, but also I can definitely see that this is probably the hardest time to play baseball because
it's just my opinion.
Because of the talent that's out there, and like you said, pitchers have to be throwing 100 batters have to be ready to hit 100. Like, it goes both ways, and yeah, it's just crazy.
Fair enough, man. Well, I think we went a little bit over here on time for the game here, but we will get to the Flyers game after this, guys. And Matthew, thank you so much for hopping on and recording with me, man.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Awesome. Well, I will be MIA for the next couple weeks here, gang, but I'll be back, and then I'll be gone again, and I will miss you all.
Love you, Bailey.
Love you too, Matthew. Goobers.
Goob out. Intro of Dark.